Hello. Howdy doody, Palerinos. Guess what happened? So, the other day, me and the Jaden went on a little expedition. I did not stream that, but yeah, we went on a little expedition. And that expedition resulted in me getting two whole stacks of beef, because there were cows absolutely everywhere. Like, everywhere. I also discovered the first village, which is exciting. Very exciting, very exciting. Or at least I'd like to think. I got a free diamond from it. That was cool. Otherwise, Okay, we're not gonna need you. Well, actually, we will need you. We'll need you. You guys, sure, the iron shovel. Those, yeah. We're gonna put you up there. Definitely want to have all the wood we can on us. We're gonna have all our stone bricks. And Debbie Dad, we're just gonna go work on the new storage room. Very fancy, very fancy. Very lovely. Yeah, there's gonna be nice little storage room. I mean, I don't know about little, but there is a storage room. I also totally forgot that there is lava. Could, I guess, technically, like, totally mine that way a bit. You know, mine this way. One more. I think I'll do that. Sure, it does mean that we'll have to extend this out just a little bit, but I want to have, like, nice little area. There we go. Okay. And we'll just, like, do that. So, yeah. There we go. Okay, that means this chest moves. And we finally get ourselves a little doorway. So, yes. Oh, God. Ah, jeez. Ah, gee, golly gosh. Let's mine out this side, I guess. Ow, ow, ow. Legs being dumb, my legs being dumb. Very good. Here we go. Oh, free iron. Don't mind if I do. I'm surprised I didn't, like, do that out. Grab that stuff out. How much iron we get? Quite a bit, perhaps. Oh, 8? Wow, I thought it was actually gonna be more. to be honest. No, no, it was not. It was not. It was not. It was not. That kind of sucks. Suck. Yeah. There we go. Do we want to, like, add another layer here? Add ourselves another layer to the door? No, 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 no. Don't like that. Not a fan of that. There. That's better. Yeah, I like that. Very good. I just got like Discord things. Why is that? Let's go ahead and give her a little check. Okay, it's in the walls, I guess. Okay, it was just real. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Whatever. There we go. Nice. Take that out. Ooh, free iron. Don't mind. Once again, if I do. Just once again, 2. Just 2 iron again. That's sad. There goes one pickaxe. Okay, is that it? We get 1, 2. Wait, so that's gonna have a space 1, 2, and then that. Yeah. And then we'll add this. Yeah, no, it's kind of sad. There are no active peoples within the server anymore. It lasted a good, like, week and a half before people really just started to just not get on. And I think that's being generous, even. I definitely think that's being generous. I feel like it was pretty quick that people started to dip and just not play. But it gave me a thing to stream, and I was pretty happy with it. I don't know if the server's gonna actually continue. I don't know if people are gonna get back on. I don't know if we're gonna continue updating. I don't know. All I know is it's currently still going, and I'm still gonna play. if worst comes to worst, we can make our own solo thing. Like I originally planned, anyways. Also, I'll soon actually be like posting things over on the highlights channel, because it's going to be for specifically recorded content. Is that piece just stuck there forever? Caught on a chest. Perhaps. So yeah, tomorrow we should be recording the walls with hopefully 7 other people, but who knows. Chiron is, I think, being a little too overambitious with that. Don't think we're gonna get a full 8 people. And I definitely don't think we're gonna get that, like, weekly. Like, if people couldn't be around to still play this, there's no way they're gonna be able to do that. Like, good luck. Good heckin' luck. We'll do that. We'll shove the dirt in there. There's some iron that can be done diddly dealt with. You know what? We're gonna commit. Here we go. Oh. I have a bigger number today than I did yesterday? What do you mean? Honestly, once we get to 112.2 plus, the server will become active again. It's over half of our members don't want to play until then. That is so sad. So very sad. Very depressing. And I mean, I expected that from Jaden for sure. But like, not a lot of the others. But even then, sub count is a bigger number. Wow. Good job. You've done it. Very cool and good. I think it was probably because of because the walls thing. And yeah, again, if you weren't here when I was talking about it, I I don't know how you think we're gonna manage keeping that consistent, since we can't even keep this consistent. Like that, I don't think it's gonna happen, man. I don't see it happening. But anyways, yeah, we're gonna start doing stuff on the highlights channel, which is all just gonna be like where I put the recorded content, and I'm gonna kinda edit that, of course. But I'm not gonna go crazy with it, because I have other things I'm dedicating my time to. And I'm mostly just gonna be mostly gonna be a streamy boy, and then when I finally get working on that other content, woohoo. I mean, it's still probably gonna be a long time until I actually start posting stuff to the other channel. But, eh. The power of mini games compels you. Nah. Did I have a place I was sticking my eye? No. I'll just put it in here. In fact, I'll take my valuables and put them in there. Oh, there's also some string. Redstone. Leather. Flint. Sticks. Feathers. Bones. I'll take the sugar cane and put it in there. The arrows. Sure. We'll just do this. There we go. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Now I'm just kind of waiting on my stone to do that. Honestly, I'm not sure how much is gonna go on this stream, because I figured maybe the storage room would take a moment, but then it really didn't, and we already are done with it, basically. He's out. Womp womp. Very sad. Whatever. Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna, yeah. Cause no one's around. And I don't know. So we're probably just gonna mine for a little bit. And I guess that'll just be my streaming quota for the day. Very sad. In other news, I have almost 100%ed Cookie Clicker up to the state that it is in, considering it gets updated every once in a while. Yeah. Okay, well, this is good. You know what I'm actually gonna do? I'm gonna make a few crafting tables, because I'm gonna litter them throughout that. And I actually made the right amount. Very cool. This won't even, like, be enough. No, it's not. I mean, there, it worked for that, I guess. We need to go get more wood, and we gotta continue, like, mining things out. It's only been 20 minutes. I'm surprised. Yeah, no, I kind of expected that, it would take a bit longer, but I guess not. Now I really kind of don't know what to do other than just continue mining, which is a little sad. But yeah, no, I think once I finish Cookie Clicker on my own, we're gonna start playing it on stream, and it's only gonna be active like on stream. It won't be active when not on stream. So, yeah. We'll do that. Kind of sad that I don't even think he's gonna get on. Don't even think the Chiron's gonna get on. Oh, sweet Jesus, what is this? So he's playing War Thunder, alright. He's off. He's not necessarily doing anything. Huh. Well, that's a little sad. It's kind of crazy how lonely doing this can get. Like, if you don't have a real good, like, solid, tight group for streaming, it can get real quiet and lonely. Like, I don't know, not much goes on. I don't even know if, I'm not even sure if, like, Hanson's gotten on since, he was, since, like, I was last on. And that's the one I would at least kinda expect. A little bit. I just, feels kinda sad. It's like we were, you know, gonna start a thing that was gonna be like our summer thing, and now the attention's been split into something else. Of course, like, I was gonna still stream other stuff on the side for sure, because yeah, but I feel like for Chiron, him dividing his attention between all the different things, it don't go well. Where's that piece of wood? There you are. There. We got it. Cool. I mean, that's a little bit. But not that much. Very sad. In terms of things going on with me, well, probably more stuff going on in the Walls Discord. Yeah, it is. I didn't even know Grismar was a part of the Walls server. Wowie wow. Huh. I didn't know he was a part of it. Crazy. Yeah, no, in terms of things going on with me, I've been drawing more consistently, so that's been nice. And yeah, I'm just kind of waiting on. Oh, hey, Guy. The man, the myth, the legend. It's him. The guy. Can I make bone meal? I want to get like a bunch of trees going up around here. Oh. Hope he's in like a place to sleep. Come on. Come on. Allow me to sleep. There we go. See, is he gonna get in bed? Is he gonna do it? Is he gonna do it? We'll wait for a moment. We'll wait for a moment. We'll see. World saved. Hey, he slept. Very cool. Not stream sniping, by the way. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Dude. I've already been talking about this like the whole stream, but good lord. This server has gotten so quiet and lonely, and no one shows up. It's gnarly. Even David himself isn't really showing up much. The only person I've seen like consistently getting on each day that he can has been Hansen. It's crazy. Nothing to do in these versions? I don't know. I like these versions. I am very much down with these versions. These versions are kinda my bread and butter. I quite enjoy just the nice peacefulness of it all. Just doing the building and the mining and then the crafting. I don't know, like, as soon as things get, like, too much and there's just too many things in the game, it is just a bit much. Also, it then becomes, this is a, like, run, like, speed run to the Ender Dragon, and then as soon as that happens, everyone quits afterwards, and yeah. Then again, I mean, everyone's already kind of stopped anyways. And yeah, you kind of went ham. You kind of went a little nuts. You really went pretty hardcore there. I can just move the, yeah. As for me, I don't know, like, I probably plan on setting up like an actual house that I'm gonna like build onto and stuff and consistently update. But I kind of wanted to actually have materials for once. So I started the mine because I kept losing materials because of the constant murder. And yeah. I don't know. I'm trying to think of like ideas of other things to set up. And I'm sure there are a lot of things like we could build and whatnot. Yeah, no, I feel like the kingdom is kind of becoming just a bit much. It has become a lot of everything and nothing all at the same time. It is like one of the few things the server has to show for itself so far. Aside from either the small builds that people have done off on their own, then they stop, or like your thing. Though there have been those people that have not been lucky enough to get on consistently, like Tegan or Ian, and they seem like genuinely interested in playing, at least to a certain extent. So, they've been working on things here and there, but they don't really get to get on too much. 'Tis a shame. But yeah, I don't know. Personally, my thing with Minecraft is the building, but I just like, I need the ideas, man. Nicer to go on your own pace, then you don't have to worry about sharing resources. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't even like a matter of sharing resources. It was literally just everyone kept killing me for the haha funnies, especially David with lava, and I would just lose everything and have to start all over again. But at least for the first time or two, Chiron supplied iron to get me back to at least a little bit where I was. But I've also lost quite a few diamonds at this point because of the blatant murdering. So, yeah. Yippee. Oh. I guess I should, grab more wood. And you know what? I'm gonna do this for a moment. We're gonna go like this. Bam. There we go. People like to steal from you. Yeah, you've had like a lot of people like when I'm streaming, they'll be like, "Yeah, no, I've just come and like taken from him and or I decided I would live with him or I was helping him build and then just never left and like you're the one person that's got like everyone like gravitating around you at all times. as soon as you split off, everyone else kind of saw it as like, this is my moment to get somewhere that wasn't the kingdom and rather their own thing. It was like, hey, someone else did a thing. Let me go be a part of that, or be close to that, or harass them. I was really hoping that, like, legitimately after maybe day 2 of the server, people would actually start splitting off, and, like, we would all have our own things going, but no, everyone stayed so grouped up, and, like, sure, that is kind of, like, the point of playing with friends, but no one really, like, did much of their own thing, it feels like. It feels like so much of it was just poured into the kingdom. I don't know. Also, I am in the Discord general if you ever want to join at any point. I just figured I would go in there because you showed up. And yeah. I don't even know if it made, like, the ding sound of me, like, actually joining the voice channel. But, yeah, no. So, I'm in there if you want to show up. Tired of your small corner? I actually don't quite remember what was going on. Because, for the most part, it was, oh yeah, he's kind of gone now. He's not here. He's not in the kingdom. Oh, more boops. People talking in the walls. I'm guessing more people can't make it to tomorrow's session. Yippee! How great. I'm gonna have to build up anyways. Bloop. Hello.
Hello. How's it going?
It is, pretty good. Pretty good. How are you?
Doing all right.
How was
Just
the...
I
Yeah.
was working on Unity. Saw you streaming, so I popped on.
Wow. How was the life stuff? Doing anything interesting?
Besides working, not really.
Womp 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 womp.
Honestly, yeah.
I really never have much going on. So it's either I'm working on videos or on art or just anything and everything related to all the online stuffs.
Fair enough. It's a fun thing to be doing, though, so it's not totally terrible.
I mean, I don't know. When you've done it for as long as I have with not much of anything to show for it, it does kind of get a little to the point where you're like, am I really
I mean,
gonna
yeah, I get that.
keep doing this with the same
How long
amount
have you
of
been doing it?
gusto? Let's see. Since I was 14, I'm 22. It's been about like 7, 8 years.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going on almost 10 years, so
Jeez. Someone got in there early.
yeah.
Holy crap.
Oh yeah, I started when I was like 9. It was bad back then. My content was not good.
Oh yeah, no, I I would definitely say the same about my content. I had no idea what I was doing. And it took me like nearly 2 or 3 years to really start. Like I was posting
Right,
silly,
yeah.
stupid shit here and there, but I never like really got into making content that was actually related to gaming until
Mm,
like 2 or 3 years in, I would say.
yeah. I mean, mine was always gaming. I just never edited. Not even giving it a thumbnail. I just sat there, played video games, and threw it on YouTube.
Aha! The Chiron strategy.
Yeah, except Chiron kind of had thumbnails, though.
Yeah.
Thing. Yeah, no, that unless you're really entertaining, that form of content just never works.
Yeah, no. The thing that like I've seen actual there's iron. Actual success with is all my stuff that's not gaming, but of course, I want to make sure that's like perfect because I'm a major perfectionist and don't want to start working on a thing until I feel like I can start throwing my 100% at it. But then I have a lot of art I need to finish to start working on those videos and blah blah blah. Blah.
Fun.
So, yippee. I mean, I've got 3 videos on my other channel, but 2 of them were made like a year and a half ago.
I, I'm a really slow editor. All my streams are really where I get my traction.
I I've done editing for like a really long time and I ended up getting pretty good at it, but then it was like, oh hey, none of my like non-streamed content that is gaming really seems to like resonate with people more than just doing the live stuff. So it was like, should I really put in the effort to edit videos if they're not gonna like do anything for me?
Right.
So now I pretty much just stream and I'm just waiting to get to the point where I can make the other content I've been wanting to make for a long time. I have a lot of like video ideas on backlog.
Well, I mean, when you ever can get to it, probably be good.
I mean, yeah, I kind of want to go like full into it, try and at least make like a video a week because they will be a lot easier to edit and record and stuff. But I wanted to have the art for the videos so I could have like, you know how people have like all the different like character art for like them talking and stuff. So rather than like using my model
Yeah,
for those videos, I would just flip through like all the different like poses or like mouth gestures and whatever.
right. I get what you're saying.
But uh I'm a bit too stubborn to just hand that work off to my graphic artists and I'd rather do it myself even though it's been very slow going and I haven't drawn in forever until recently, so now I'm just kind of working on the drawing stuff that I'm really feeling at the moment, which is not that.
Fair.
So I don't know if I can go ahead and just decide to swallow my pride and have my graphic artist do those, then I'll be saved. But also at the time, she's working on my 3D model, and I still have to have her start the modeling and rigging for it. I went up to grab a cobblestone and I didn't even do that. What the heck? Got torches.
Honestly, getting XP in this version is kind of annoying.
Yeah. And then enchanting takes all your levels and
Yep. My mob farm is very inefficient for this version, even though it'll work later on, so I don't want to touch it.
I mean, I feel like mob farms in general aren't like too great in vanilla unless they're like specific kinds. Like if you're just gonna do a general mob farm in the overworld, I don't feel like it's gonna be terribly efficient anyways, because you have so much other space where mobs will spawn.
True.
But like in something like Sky Factory, that stuff works real well.
Right.
I also have a collab channel with Jaden that we haven't really made too many videos on. And it's been like a year at this point maybe since we've done anything with it. Because of course I end up being...
channels tend to die off quick though.
Yeah, I kind of have to be the one to do everything, so... It's not really great on my end, because I already have to do all my video stuff myself. And then I have to do that channel myself, basically. Because he's too stubborn to learn editing. Has no desire to really learn how to make thumbnails. And, like, even for his own content, he would much rather have me edit it and like make him thumbnails and stuff. So it's a bit of a pain.
Sounds like it.
'Cause it's basically me just running multiple channels.
Pretty much. I mean, yeah, you're doing all the work there.
Of course, I've tried to teach him some editing things, but he would just kind of quit and be like, "Nope, I can't. I'm not smart enough for this." And it's like, you literally put like 10 minutes into this.
Right.
I've been doing this for
Takes
years,
a while
man.
to learn. Exactly.
I don't know. At this point, I would say, like, I can hop between any editing software and know what I'm doing. Except for...
yeah. Like, I mean, I used to...
Go ahead.
Sorry, go
The
ahead.
node-based...
Node-based? Like in
Yeah, so DaVinci Resolve uses give me a moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and a torch. So DaVinci Resolve uses node-based editing for a lot of its stuff. So like if you want to do like green screening or stuff, you have to connect nodes, and any of your effects you have to connect nodes. It's not just like your typical like vertically stacking certain things in a video editing timeline.
wait, what version of DaVinci are you using?
Uh, I that's the thing. I stopped using it because like you
Oh, well,
can
they must have changed it because that's what I currently use, and I don't do any nodes.
do like a lot of the stuff in the basic video editing, but if you want like certain effects, you have to use the nodes, and it's a bit much.
Interesting. Yeah, no, I've jumped a lot of video editing softwares too. Like I used to, when I started editing, I didn't really have a computer or anything, so I was editing on like PS4 Share Factory. So, like that was fun. Uh, yeah,
What in the world? That's gnarly. Jeez.
it's not the best editing software, but I think if I go back, I could probably do something with it. Like not much, but I could do something. It was never meant to be like a really big, overpowered editing software anyway, so
Chiron uses like a super basic video editing software, and when I like one day when I watched him edit his Goodbye to Bed Wars video, it just like ignited my brain. I was like, ooh, a new thing I could play around with.
I remember back when I used to use Movie Maker. He was stuck on Windows 7.
Oh jeez. That's a big yikes. I honestly don't know which version of Windows I don't like more, 7 or 8. Like 8 was just like that weird, awkward older brother kind of version. It had that weird start menu that no one really liked. But then like
Yeah.
7 is so out of date.
I mean, always be biased towards 7 just because that's what I grew up with, but for like performance-wise, 7 doesn't stand a chance at all anymore. Like it was really good for when it was
Yeah.
active, but now it's just you can't do anything with it.
No. And I mean with all the new stuff going on with games and other things and
Yeah.
all their different requirements, it's a bit of a no. Nuh-uh, not gonna happen.
Yeah, I mean if it still had support, I could see it being a pretty good operating system still, but without those security updates, just nobody cares about it.
Do you use 10 or 11?
I'm currently on 11.
Gotcha. I have not gotten the luxury to switch to 11 yet.
Yeah, I mean I just mainly use 11 because that's what my computer came with.
Unfortunately, I cannot upgrade to 11 on my computer. Yes. I mean, I'm not necessarily like too bothered about it, and the fact that 10 ended up to the point where they were like, okay, we're gonna cut off service eventually for like updates and stuff.
Right. I mean, I still really like 10. Like, if I'm doing like a build, I usually just default to installing Windows 10 on it. Just because, I mean, it's a really good operating system.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, crouching is so broken in this.
What's going on?
I keep falling off these stairs.
Oh, yeah. Stairs and crouching does not really work back in these versions.
Oh god. Oh, half heart. That's fun.
Yippee!
I love
Have you
this is the perfect time to test a golden apple in this version.
have you had any issues with Windows 11?
Back when I first got my computer, I was constantly running into issues, but I think they've fixed most of them over time. Because like
Okay.
I used to have like File Explorer itself crash every like 5 seconds.
Yeah, no, when Windows 11 was first like rolling out to not even the public, just some bigger people, like for example when Linus got his hands on it, it was just an absolute mess.
Yeah, it was buggy, it was terrible. But I mean now it's functional, it's really stable. Well, pretty stable at least. It's probably still got a few kinks left, but overall it's usable. I like it.
Fair enough. Are there like any specific features that you're like super crazy about that you would say I wouldn't go back to Windows 10 for?
Um I think the biggest thing is just Cortana not being as prevalent.
Oh, yeah, yeah. That one's kind
Except
of a
now they got
big
like
one.
now they've got like Microsoft Copilot. Not a really big fan of it.
And what is that?
I have no idea. It's some like collaborative thing that Microsoft released, but I don't use it at all, and I've pretty much removed it from my taskbar completely.
Fair enough. Yeah, no,
But feature-wise, I think it's pretty much the same.
I think the biggest draw for me is just how much easier it is to like I don't know what the word would be, like I guess like quick painting windows, like you can like half and half your screen and have them like
Oh yeah, there is
seamlessly
that.
connect and stuff like that.
It is kind of annoying though, because you're like used to just like um when you have a windowed app, you can just like drag it up to the top of the screen and it'll full screen it instantly. Um, but that's where that menu is for the multitasking thing. So I'll try to full screen an app, but then I'll end up just split screening it with something I didn't want to.
Huh.
So that is kind of annoying itself, but it's manageable. It's perfectly fine, I guess.
That was probably
Just
like
got to
the
build a new habit.
big thing that I saw that I was like, yes, I like that. That's very nice because I split my Discord halfway through the screen, so it's only taking up half the screen, but then it'll
Yeah.
try and transition over to my other monitor. So I'll have like maybe a pixel at the edge of my other monitor that's just Discord, and it's like, why can't you just snap to the edge of the other screen?
Yeah. No, they've got quite a few options that you can choose from in the multitasking view. So,
Very
I mean, I've
nice.
used it a few times actually, but
I I
me
cert
personally, it's not really one of the more prominent things.
I certainly don't think I'll be updating to 11 anytime soon for sure. I mean, unless my computer ends up like magically exploding.
Right.
I
Nah,
think
me personally, I kind of like the aesthetic of it.
yeah, no. Another thing was seeing that like the taskbar is just automatically centered. That was like a big thing for me.
Yeah,
I
I
I
mean, I
love
threw
that.
it back to the left because that's how I prefer it. But the taskbar, instead of just being that one color that Windows 10 is, it's kind of dynamic with your wallpaper.
Yeah.
So whatever wallpaper you have, it'll kind of match those colors, and it's like it's not like right in your face color change. It's kind of blurry and it looks seamless.
I mean, with 10
So
you
it doesn't really take up your
can
attention.
change it, but it's not like
Yeah,
super versatile. The best you can do
right.
really is some very, very light tinting, either because of the white or black change. But
Yeah,
still, at least kind of there. I don't know. I just keep mine on white
yeah.
because I'm a
Fair enough.
psychopath.
I'm more of the darker color guy, but
I mean, all my apps and everything, they're in dark mode all the time, but I don't know. I liked having the taskbar and some of the other things being white. Not sure why.
yeah. I mean, Windows 11 has its reputation for just being Windows 10 with a new coat of paint, but like, it's a pretty good looking coat of paint. I won't lie.
Yeah, it looks really nice and clean.
Yeah. Like, if I knew how to program well, I would straight up just make custom widgets for it. Like, I just like the look of it that much.
Have there been like a lot of good integrations for 11? Like, for
What do you mean
example, I'm
integrations? Like,
sure a lot of like website things might not work, but I don't know.
for the most part, everything's fully functional.
Wowie wow. Are you able to do
If anything, people are starting to move from 10 to 11.
are you able to do a lot of the like Google widgets very seamlessly?
For the most part, yeah.
Cool. I mean, I don't
I
even
haven't really had any issues with
use
them.
Google, so rather
Yeah.
I don't use Chrome.
Yeah, my only concern with Windows 11 is just it takes up more resources to run. That's pretty much it.
Oh boy.
But I
That
mean, for the system performance I have, it doesn't have any issues.
yeah, I don't think it'd be too big of a deal anyways. I don't really
Yeah.
run like anything when I'm streaming aside from the things I need to.
Right.
The other day,
Yeah.
Chiron
I mean,
had me watching a video of his on stream, and I'm like, oh god. Now you're gonna have to make me open a web browser. Icky.
yeah. If you have a lower end PC, I wouldn't even think about 11. But even at that point, I would just straight up download Tiny 10.
I mean, if I'm getting 11, it means I'm just gonna have to get a whole new computer, so
Yeah. Yeah. Which at that point, if you're getting a new computer, just go all out, get good specs.
yeah. I
I
mean,
mean, maybe not all out.
my computer right now, I would say it's pretty good. The graphics card isn't the best. It's a 1070. So, compared to most of the others, I'm the one that doesn't have the good graphics card, but I have
Right,
the
right.
better of most of the other things. I have the most RAM, I'm sure. I have the better processor. Just my graphics card was
Oh, what
where
stuff do you
my
have?
dad ended up skimping. So I have a 1070. I have an octa-core i7, 3600, I think. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 64 gigs of RAM.
64 is a lot.
10. I mean, you know, I dabbled in some modeling. I draw. I do graphic design stuff like animation. I render out a lot of videos. So I was like, yeah, no, I think it would be a good idea to make sure I have a lot of RAM. Whereas Jaden, he was like, yeah, I'm going to go all out on my computer. And it's like, bro, you don't need this. You don't need this. You don't need this.
Right.
But here he is with a 4090, 32 gigs of RAM. It's like, why? Why did you do this? And he's just like,
dude,
just cuz.
I just went for the 4060. I mean, it's really affordable and it works really well. Like a 4090 is overkill.
I mean, I don't know. He had the money, I guess. So, more power to him. Even though it seems kind of like a waste of his PC's potential.
Right. I mean, heck, I was rocking high graphics on pretty much everything I played on a 1660 Ti.
I mean, yeah, unless you're playing one of the newer, super insanely rendered games that goes on like the
Right.
highest settings on
horribly
Unreal
optimized.
5, you're not really gonna run into issues. Your biggest
Right.
issue itself could be if you're streaming and have shit internet.
True. Which, I mean, for the most part, all those newer games are all online games anyway, so they don't really draw my attention all that much.
Yeah. Fair enough. I mean, for me, I really only play games either when I'm streaming or playing with friends. I really don't play video games, like, at all for myself.
Yeah, I mean, single player games just have to have a really good story in order to get me to play. Well, good gameplay too, but mainly the story.
Yeah, no. Like, for example, Pokemon. Most people play Pokemon because of all the post-game stuff. I'm like, I just like the nice, simple little story. I'm not here to sweat. That's my bread and butter.
Yeah, I've never really gotten to the Pokemon games because I don't like the wandering around aspect. I mean, for the most part, it's just
I'll tell you
get your
right now,
Pokemon, go to the
most of
next
the
gym,
games up until recently have not been that at all. They are very linear, and it's very nice. But the newest game was completely open world. It was an absolute fucking mess. It did not work well. It was super slow. It took like an hour to get to the first point where it's like, okay, you can maybe start playing on your own without all the hand holding.
Oof.
So I stopped playing it. I have not went back to it since, and I put maybe 2 hours in.
Fair. Yeah, I'm not a fan of those games. I'm not a fan of open world games, really. Like, there's just too much to do.
Okay, yeah, no, open world games are not my thing. At all. most people are at this point in this day and age would be like, yeah, everything should totally be open world, and I'm like, please no. Please no. Ugh.
No, not at all.
Like,
Like if it was like if it's an open world sandbox, yeah, go for it. Like Minecraft's great.
I mean, yeah.
Or like games like Slime Rancher, where it's not like
Heck yeah.
you don't have like a bunch of objectives and
I
you don't have to
mean,
travel hours just to do it.
open world-ish, I guess, because it's got its preset map. But, like, I get what you
that's
mean.
true, that's true.
I can't wait for the major content update of 2 at the end of the year. Then I'm gonna finally
major
get back to
content of what?
streaming that game. The second Slime Rancher.
Oh, yeah, I'm waiting on that too. I've come back for like the little stuff, but I just completed within like 10 minutes and I don't know what to do from there.
Yeah, pretty much. I originally played like the first little bit when it first came into early access. Then I stopped to work on all my debut stuff, and then I was like, I'm not gonna come back to this game until it's in like a more finished state. So yeah, I'm probably gonna come back when the major content update happens at the end of the year.
So is there like a specific month that it's happening? Because I haven't been
I'm
following.
not quite sure. I think they just said like within the last quarter.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, no, that'll be great to come back to then.
Yes. My first
Didn't it already come out
impressions.
like over a year ago?
Yeah. It has definitely
Crazy.
been over a year because my re-debut stuff took a year to set up. So yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Indeed. And there have been they have been firing on all cylinders with content updates this year. I think they already rolled out like a third one just like a week ago. Though it was something fairly small. It's the Pronto Mart, which also re-adds more slime toys and a bunch of other stuff. For example, now gadgets can be placed literally like almost anywhere on the map.
Oh yeah, I think I saw that one.
But the Pronto Mart, I guess, adds on to that and adds a lot more things you can add, even though they had already added a shitload of stuff for that update where they allowed you to place things virtually anywhere. So there is just gonna be a whole lot more random little things you can do.
So you can just like buy gadgets now instead of having to craft them? Or is it like specific gadgets?
I would imagine it'd be specific gadgets because they're also the ones you have to get the resources for. But that's not relatively hard in this game.
I just don't like the grind personally. For all the gadgets, like I'm kind of lazy.
What do you mean?
Even though I could literally just run back and forth collecting slimes for hours.
Lol.
I don't know. I just I go up to the gadget crafting device and I look at the recipe and I just don't do it.
Oh, gotta go one more. I had streamed going through like all the first Slime Rancher game, and that series was like my big pull for quite a long time.
Right.
And I did like everything. I got every achievement. I went through and did like everything I could. And gotta say, after doing that for like the second time, honestly, Still not even bored of it.
Yeah, no, the first game was great. Like, I played that.
Yeah, the thing I found, like, when playing the second one for the first time, my impressions were very good. It was, holy shit, this game is so beautiful. Look at what they've done with it.
Oh yeah.
Holy crap. The graphical additions and just it looks
Why did the creeper get in my house?
ha ha. It looks so good. But the thing I felt when playing through it was it's kind of missing like that charm, that like weird janky kind of not like super grand like colorfulness of the first game. Like I kind of like the more low rendered, just I don't know, there was something about the first game that I was like, the first game had a vibe and it nailed it.
Right.
Like as much as I love it, I always go back to the first one and I'm like, this just had that it factor. Like, oh.
True. Yeah, I don't know how to explain the first one's art style either. I mean, it's really good. I do agree with his probably the art styles, but I also do agree that the second one is it's really good graphical wise. It is.
Yes.
I absolutely love just looking at it. But I think that's also kind of the point, because like you're on a completely new island with a completely new vibe, and I think that's kind of why they did it.
Yeah. Of course, we're not gonna get multiplayer again. But I mean, that's
I
I
don't really know
guess
how you would like do multiplayer in Slime Rancher, because
not
it's like,
really the draw of the game. I mean,
yeah,
there is a mod for the first one, but unfortunately, it had to
right.
be using a specific setting with a specific router, or rather, you had to have a specific, um, like ISP for Xfinity, because like if you just have like basic Xfinity providing, you don't get like that extra thing you needed. Because for some reason, Xfinity on its own does not do port forwarding, which is silly.
Oh shoot, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So I was gonna play with Jaden, and that's been like something we've wanted to do for like forever, but we couldn't do it because Xfinity, unless you have a specific subscription or whatever, does not allow for port forwarding.
Dang, that's lame.
Yeah. But really it just adds another player and you can just kind of both go do your own thing. It added some like nice map enhancements. It's really interesting. But unfortunately, it's a pain to set up.
Right.
And like they had talked about multiplayer and stuff with the first one. They said like, yeah, sure, we could have done it, but the one exception to that is it kind of breaks the drones. And that was like the one like
Interesting.
drawback to it, was for some reason it would break the drones and they just didn't feel like dedicating all their time to adding the multiplayer and like trying to fix that issue. considering the game was like mainly supposed to be a single player experience.
Right. That's interesting.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't know what you would do in multiplayer, really, because, like, all you're doing is just Slime Rancher.
I mean, yeah, but I don't know. I think
I mean,
it's like nice to just have another person.
true, true.
And like I guess
And for a
it's
lot of my Slime Rancher 2 streams, I would have somebody just chatting with me in the background.
fair enough. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of rare that I would go at a game and be like, yeah, progress, whoa. But like for Slime Rancher, strangely enough, I would say, yeah, no, I wouldn't mind like having someone to speed up the process, even though I like how like slow and relaxing and chill the game is.
Yeah. I mean, I'm like a multi-millionaire in that game. It's like, I've run out of stuff to do, so I'm waiting on the updates, but I'm hoping that my mass amount of money won't break my experience when the update comes out.
I think for like the major content update, you'll be fine. I don't really know what they're doing, but I'm pretty sure they're adding like one or two more areas and maybe a
Mm.
slime or two, which is quite nice. That was always my favorite part about the first game, getting new slimes. Unfortunately, my two
Oh, yeah.
favorites can't be mixed because puddles can't be mixed with anything. And I mean, I get it, but like,
Rude. I remember on the first game, I was in middle school playing it for the first time. I just kept shooting plorts in the water, trying to get puddle slimes to eat them.
yes. I like my first time like streaming the game, or rather, I guess at the time I was recording it. My mission was to get honey puddles, and then I read the Slimepedia and noticed, oh hey, they can't be mixed with anything, and I was devastated.
I think I would always go for like honey phosphors, and then I would just main Q berries and just get doubles of all their plorts.
For rush mode, one of like the best strategies you can use is fill your 4 like main area corrals with booms and honeys and get as many mint mangoes as you can. I have done my fair share of rush moding and like strategy guiding for that, and that 2 of the 3 videos over on my other channel are dedicated to that, and people absolutely went crazy over that. So many people were like, I couldn't like beat this for the life of me. Oh my gosh, thank you. It was crazy.
No, I don't think I've ever really like gotten into rush mode.
It's
And for the
fun.
most part, I didn't really know how to play the game back then, but you know.
Yeah, no, it's good, but I think rush mode for me is kind of, I just want to get my 75k score so I have all the 3 achievements I need for that and be done with it.
Mm,
Like it was
I see.
fun and all, but it was also like, I'm gonna have to do it again and just keep going with it until I get the achievement. Like,
Fair enough, fair enough.
So, I don't know, like, definitely the main draw is just the main game.
Yeah, I mean that's fair. That's fair. It's definitely what I did.
Here we go. 2, 3. So what have you been working on?
In game,
Yeah.
a lot of building.
What
I've been
are
working
you
on
building?
expanding. I've been expanding my base and building other parts of bases. Like I want to build something big on the mountain nearby. Um, and I just finished the stairs for them for that. So whenever I do that,
So that big platform in the back, what are you doing with that?
that was intended to be a mansion, but I am very slow at smelting stone. And I don't have soap touch.
Well, I have my fair share of cobblestone and furnaces and coal and stuff, and I can start doing that. Because I've kind of just got like an infinite mine going.
Yeah, I mean with how much I've dug out for my base, it's a lot of cobblestone too.
Hey, more coal, very nice.
It's like I think with like each update, like if there's stuff added, I want to make like a new build out of them.
That would make sense. For me, it was just like, oh hey, I have an excuse to play the older versions, but I'm not just doing it alone and
Right.
like not knowing what I'm gonna do because I have people to like bounce off of.
Yeah.
That's like one of the reasons I kind of prefer streaming over recording is, you know, you got people around.
Yeah. That's kind of how my playstyle is as well. It's like I prefer to build so other people can see it. It's like every time I play solo, it's just not the same.
Yeah. For me, I guess it's more like the ideas thing, but also I used to be like really into building and would get like super fancy with stuff. At
Oh
this
yeah,
point, I would say I probably don't have much of that in me anymore.
fair then.
See. Okay, I think that's... Oh, no. There's this side. And I gotta make that wooden, but I'm gonna go make another pickaxe, I guess, if I have the iron for it. Probably not. This is unfortunate. For having this big ol' infinite mine, I have not come across much of any iron.
I don't know.
I've probably found like half the amount of diamonds I have iron.
Dang.
See, did I? Oh no, I have like 10 iron left. Oh, plus that 8 that was smelted. And this too, that's gonna be smelted. Okay, we're fine. if you were here, during the time where I said it, I'd found the first village.
Oh, you found a village.
Yes. It
Oh, how far away is it?
it's not like too far. It's 1700 blocks away. So like it
Dang.
could be considered far, but I went on like a nearly 4,000 block expedition with Jaden the other day. Just because the dingus doesn't want to live near anyone, and I was like, you can literally go in the direction I'm in because there's like no one there. But he was like, nope, I'm going off into the double negatives and I'm gonna go as far as I can. Of course, then we ran into an infinite ocean and it was like, okay, nope, you're just gonna be like 2,000 blocks away and that's about it.
Huh.
Yeah, so somehow though, on his walk to where he ended up saying he was gonna set up shop, he walked right past the village and didn't even notice it. And so on my way back here, so that I could start stream over here, I noticed the village.
Huh.
There was a blacksmith, and I got some free iron armor, a pickaxe, and a diamond.
So like it's trading in the no trading's not till the next update, is it?
No, I don't think so, because I didn't even really see villagers anywhere.
Oh dang.
Then again, there were also zombies everywhere, so maybe they murdered them all. I don't know.
True. Probably like protects the villagers.
Now that I think about it, the game should have trading because villages were added in 1.7.3.
Yeah, but we don't have emerald yet.
Interesting. Really? When were emeralds added to Minecraft?
I think it's 1.3.
Oh god, it is 1.3. Okay, yeah, so it's gonna be within our next update. That's crazy. The fact that there wasn't even like a use really for villages with the full like first release of the game out. That's wild.
Right.
Hi, we've got this thing that's not really useful.
I think it was just originally meant to make the world feel less empty.
Which would make sense.
Yeah.
Now that I've given the game crap for not giving me iron, I'm finding more iron.
I found plenty of iron throughout just playing.
I mean,
Granted,
yeah,
I did do a lot of mining, so.
you've been mining out basically like the size of a whole chunk.
Well, not even that, but like I had to. Back when I was looking for a slime chunk, I mined so much. like the amount of which I mined. I spent probably a good 24 hours just mining
Have they
for that
changed
slime
it
chunk.
to where slimes spawn in swamps yet?
Good question.
I don't think so because on our expedition to find Jaden a place to call home, we crossed through several swamps and there were only other hostile mobs.
What?
So I would think no. On mine and Jaden's little expedition to find him a place to call home, we crossed through several swamps. And
Not a single slime.
no, so I would say, yeah, probably not.
Dang. Well, they do spawn just in caves.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, there we go. That's another addition to the mine.
Hooray.
I imagine from here on out, it's probably just gonna be me adding to the mine until people start actually coming back.
Right.
Do do do. Ah. There are monsters in my walls. Do you play music during your streams?
Yes.
I usually don't.
How come?
Cause usually like games will have music, but like during these Minecraft streams, I'm like, there's like nothing going on. Oh, there's some moss stone. But yeah, like normally games will like have music or enough sound going on that it's like I don't want to add a bunch of music, but with this I'm like it's so quiet.
Right.
Of course, I also don't really have a good way of doing the music.
True, because that would require opening Google.
I mean, like I can do that and whatever, but I don't know. Like I don't have a good subscription service I use really, or like my own playlists made up. Like I have, my music that I created, but it's like, I think I'd rather it just kind of be silent. And the one no copyright source that I used to use had started just having a lot of issues and being like, "Oh, well, yeah, we're changing a lot of things and you'll be able to use the service again soon, or you'll have to like sign up for this or that," and it just
Right. I mean, I just kind of go on YouTube and search up just random streaming music, because I mean, I usually get copyright claimed on my streams, but at the same time, when you're this small, it doesn't really matter. It's like as long as you're not using like a big track, like like a famous singer song in your stream,
yeah,
you're not really gonna get striked. Um, and like there's no revenue to be sharing with the person that claimed it, so there's kind of that balance. So it doesn't really matter.
yeah,
Um, I would really only focusing. I would really only focus on copyright when you're at the point where you can make money.
yeah. I mean, even then, usually like claims aren't too big of a deal, anyways.
Yeah,
Aside from the fact that you lose out on a good bit of revenue, but
yeah,
most people are usually fine, anyways. But when you get a strike, then it's like, oh, okay, there's a problem.
yeah,
But honestly, that seems actually kind of difficult to do at this point, so long as you're following rules.
yeah. I mean, it works for me at least. Granted, my successful streams are Minecraft streams, so
Yeah. What seems more likely nowadays, which is freaking insane, is just having your channel nuked like that overnight.
true.
Like, the YouTube team is now more likely to do that than, like, give creators strikes.
Hmm?
I had talked about this with Jello and Jaden quite a bit, and, like, there have been a lot of ASMR creators recently that have just been getting their channels nuked with
Dang.
no warning or anything. And it's crazy to think that YouTube would just be like, yeah, okay, so this thing that is essentially your job, it's gone. No
Right.
feel, nothing, goodbye. Like, that is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, I'll give YouTube props where it's due. YouTube is, like, definitely the better of most of the platforms out there, I'd say.
Right.
Especially in terms of, like, revenue.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially now with how bad Twitch is getting. Um, but man, their content system or their willingness to just completely screw over creators even when YouTube themselves are in the wrong It's getting real bad.
Right. Hold up, I'll be right back.
Oh no. Yeet. Oh. That's a thing. I'm gonna disconnect for a moment so that doesn't exist. Cool. There, now it's fixed. We are good to go. Where is it? Oh, okay, there we go. Just a bit farther this way. I also didn't even, look at Hanson's area yet to see if anything's changed since, yesterday. But, whoa, from the little glance I got, I don't think anything changed. That's concerning. They're everywhere over there. Holy crap. It's time to see if anything has changed. I don't think I've ever noticed this over here. This might be new. Why is this sprinting on stairs so bad? Wonder what he's got going on up here. Probably just a lookout. Okay, I mean, there's that. Guess he's got his farm areas. What about over here? Has anything actually been added to the platform? Does not look like it. Mob farm with the sugar cane. Okay, fair enough. Yada yada. Yeah, so he's probably dead here. Okay, nothing's changed around here. He's probably all the way in the basement by adventure. I guess. Also, has it just been him and me the whole time? Yeah. No one else showed up. Wow, there's a lot of unmined coal. What in the world is this about? Thing, I guess. This feels like it'd be something that would connect to Mr. Silas's build. Okay, nothing new going on there. Yeah, so he's down here. What is he doing with this? Just mining? I guess so. Okay then. Wow, you out. Oh, that was a good pop. Holy crap. Wow. Very neat. Okay. He's got a significant amount of exposed coal. Kind of funny.
Alright, I'm back.
Oh my gosh.
Hello, hello.
He is back. Oh jeez.
Were you at my base?
I sure am. Eh. Blech. Meow. Do do do. Time to see if Hanson's area changed at all since, like, yesterday. Probably not, but worth a check. Meow. Nope, I don't think anything has changed. Except for maybe a little bit of stuff on the bottom of that upper area. Wish I knew what was going on up there. But I don't think he has a way up there. Okay, what about David's snow castle? Nope, looks like there are no changes here either. Womp womp. Boop. Boop. Okay. Shut up, zombie. No one loves you. How? What? Hello, sir. Where'd you come from? Oh, is this not lit up, or what's going on? Why are you here? Why and or how are thou here? Redstone, I'll go there. Gonna make a few doors. Doodle doo 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 doo. Think I just need 3. Yeah. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Maybe I should, like, add doors to all of these. That'd be kind of cool. Every time a doorway is finished, just add a door. But for now, that will just be the skeletons. Nothing there, nothing there. Okay, the redstone goes down the stairs. Diamonds will go down there. The lapis, the coal, gold, iron. Something else was gonna go down there that I don't remember. Don't know. Probably not important. I could also probably, I guess, move the furnaces down. Let's go ahead and do that, I guess. Ow. Wee. Whoa. Spinny, spinny. Badoink. One can go here. One can go here, 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 and here. Wow, okay. Everything fit very nicely. Yeah, so the iron goes there. The coal will go here. The gold will go here. Redstone's here. Lapis is here. Yes, I gotta have another chest for diamonds. Huh. That is very doable. We will do that. just wanna, I guess, put it here. Sure. I'll do that. That's fine. There we go. Oh, and maybe let's do another one for the wood stuff. Right? So you'll go there. And you'll go here. Okay, all the stone stuff. I'll do that. There we go. Do I have any smelted stone upstairs? Yeah. Just a bit. Yeah, wow. Really not much. No. No. Yes. Maybe we can do this instead. That, and then we'll take these ones out. One, two. Oh, one too many. And there. And then I guess I'll just do that. There we go. Now it's all sorted and lovely and great. And just check down here in case of monsters. No, everything seems fine. Now, I think that is where I'm going to end today's stream. Who knows if we're back tomorrow, because we're hopefully recording the walls. But as I said to David earlier, getting 8 people weekly is going to be a nightmare.
Oh, yeah.
But we'll see. So maybe I'll be back tomorrow, maybe I won't. but I also have no idea what we'd be doing next stream, so I don't really know what kind of a thumbnail to grab. So you know what? Giving me a day to think about things, yippee. Yay!